Hello, YouTube world. All right, so I'm going to be going on later today to get a bed for this truck. I want to see if I fixed the leak, which looks like it's still down a little bit, or did it run out somewhere else? Everything else looks pretty dry. It's just that one spot. Normally, this truck will have water leaking down from the firewall and a puddle there, so I have a small leak. This is the second time I checked the fix I did, and it's not that much water, but it's still water, so that needs to be situated. Alright, so I'm back at the truck, back home. Got a bottle of water, just check the oil with that rag. I'm about to start the truck up. I got my ratchets from Harbor Freight. It sounds like this bed's gonna be in the back of this guy's property, so it's probably gonna be difficult for one person to do it, but whatever, I make it work. So I got brand new ratchets from Harbor Freight. I'm gonna use all four of them to tie the bed down. My plan is to pretty much lay it down this way with the pretty much the same way as this, but upside down so it can hang out this way, or just prep it the same way. I'm pretty much going to let one side hang off of here, and I'm going to ratchet strap it from anywhere I can over. I have these hooks that I could tie off to. Yeah, I'm going to fill up the truck with gas now and drive an hour and a half away. All right, guys, welcome back to another clip, I guess. So this is the bed. This bed came off a 90 something, I forget. I don't know if you told me. I don't know. So anyways, this is the worst part of it. Is this wheel well and the gas cap. The gas cap is going to be covered off because I have a rear mounted gas cap, and everything else is pretty solid. I've been poking at it for a while. I need to start sanding down and try and get rid of all the rust as much as possible. This is way better than this bed. This whole bed is right from here all the way forward, and then as you can see with the straps, it's just nice and crunchy. The corners are completely gone. The corners on this is pretty good. This whole area is pretty good. I got an extra set of tail lights. I got extra light bulbs as well. What else? The harness, he gave it to me. He said this harness worked. Maybe I could swap everything over if it's plugged in. I thought this bed had a little bit of rust inside the bed itself, but it really does not. It's just flaking paint everywhere. I think this used to be a gray bed and they painted it. I've been poking at some areas. The wheel well is good on both sides. This side got a dent, but honestly I do not mind at all. The wheel well on this side is completely solid. And it looks like they had like some type of toolbox here, and it has those surface rust but nothing penetrating. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It's gonna look really good once it's painted red, and I don't mind the little whiskey dents, and I don't mind a little rust on one side, because for 125 bucks, and it came with an extra set of tail lights. As you can see here, factory tail lights. They're in pretty good shape. You could tell the truck was painted because, oh, maybe not. I thought it was silver paint. I guess not. I got the ratchet straps here. The first one got loose on the way home. I was keeping an eye on it. I was doing like 50 the whole way. The guy helped me load it up. He was super nice, super cool. So I'm going to leave this like this for now. I'm going to unstrap it, put it somewhere, and then right now I gotta go get the kids from their mom's doing something, so I'm gonna pick up the kids, and I guess my wife's going to Bible study with her aunt, and then I'm gonna show the kids, but probably get something to eat because I'm starving. It literally took me almost 4 hours just to get this bed due to traffic, and the truck did good. I checked the motor oil before we left. I was up in North Jersey, and this thing didn't overheat. It did really good. This bed is pretty heavy, so it got some weight on it. Up and down hills, it did really good. Shifted and drove everything perfectly. Wasted half a tank. A lot of stop and go traffic. There was a lot of traffic due to the school. The guy was super nice, like I said, helped me out a lot with this deal. I'm probably gonna start sanding this area to see how bad is the rot. Honestly, I think it's from here back, and if it's that section, I know this little replacement panel, and this is a little bit rotted. I have an extra door. However, I'm just gonna cut this out and then weld in a piece of metal and pretty much just shave this extra door off. I think it'd be pretty funny just to have maybe like an electric charge port here. Just take that door and put it here, and then just, you know, when I drive somewhere, put a fake charger on it, like an EV car. But yeah, this bed is completely shot. I'm really happy with it. Funny part about it, when I parked up at that guy's property, I don't know where it went. There it goes. There was a beehive there. There was another beehive underneath. And then when I got home, I realized there's a beehive here. And it was funny because the guy in the gas station, when I filled up before I went over there, was staring at it. So I wonder if it had a bee on it. But anyways, that's the update on the truck. I'm gonna get the power washer and power washers off, and I'm gonna set it to the side and start working on it. I need to remove this bed and start painting the frame. And yeah, and excuse my voice, is getting a little bit raspy. Hopefully I'm not getting sick. But yeah, there you go, first mod. I'm gonna take this out. I think this thing was dirt, so I'm gonna rip that off. I'm really happy with the purchase. And underneath is in really good shape. He had it standing up for me when I got there, and I looked. That's the first spot I looked at, was underneath, because this bed, the support rails are rusty. And to tell you the truth, I don't have that much faith in this bed. Even with this weight on it, that's why I was driving slow, and I had to make sure everything was nice and tight and secure underneath. And if you look closely, the ratchet straps are tied to the frame, and these little hooks, but I just did it on the frame because I just don't trust this side at all that much. Then when you go on the passenger side, I hooked it up to the bed because it's a lot more sturdy. And you know, I just want this truck to be 100% safe on the road. I checked the brakes, I checked the oil, I checked the lights before I left. This is the longest trip I drove on this truck, and it did pretty good. However, in the future, I want to get, for this bed, better, maybe like these shackles down there, so that way when I strap something down, it's like straight to the frame. This is kind of flimsy, to tell you the truth, but it did good.